welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm just gonna be sitting down chit-chatting with you guys while I recreate one of my favorite makeup artists' makeup look. It is Mmmmitchell. If I had to guess, Mmmmitchell is his name. It's Mmmmitchell on Instagram. You guys all know who this is. He is like the most talented makeup artist ever. He did James Charles's makeup like this right here. And then he also did one of his clients' eye makeup that looks like this top one right here. And it is just so gorgeous. He's so talented and so amazing. And I was just obsessed with the tones that were inside of here, like the blues and the purples and the reds, and it's just so beautiful. Obviously, I'm nowhere near as talented as what he is. I'm just attempting to recreate his look. Like, I'm just very inspired. So I wanted to just sit down, catch you guys up while I try and attempt to do this makeup look. So if you guys are interested, then let's just go ahead and jump straight into the video. To start off this look, I just want to moisturize because my skin, it feels so dry. Even though I'm starting with the eyes, I just want to get some moisture. So I'm gonna use this Glow Recipe Watermelon Pink Juice Moisturizer. I heard of their like watermelon mask, their Glow Recipe mask. I'm sure you all have seen it and heard about it. And I ended up buying the kit of these two, I think for like $40-something on Sephora. And oh my god, this smells so good. I think if I would have smelled this in store, I would have just bought it just because of the smell. Moving on, I need to do my brows, so I'm going to use this Benefit Precisely My Brow in shade number 2. And I'm just going to comb my eyebrow hairs in the right direction. And then I'm just going to fill these in. I don't really like my brows super dramatic, so I just like to lightly fill in the arch. I finished filling in my brows, so now I'm just going to prime my eyelids. I'm just using this Too Faced Born This Way concealer to prime them. I like using concealer to prime better than like an eyeshadow primer. I just feel like it works a lot better. While I'm priming my eyelids, I just want to apologize for not uploading for 2 weeks. As you guys know, I'm a hairdresser. In August, I don't know what it is about August, but it got so crazy and everybody all of a sudden needed their hair done. And September now everybody needs their hair done and it's wedding season, so the next couple months in general are going to be very crazy. And then of course, right in the middle of everything being crazy with the salon, I also went on vacation all last week to Universal Studios in Orlando, which was amazing, and I'm so sad to be home, honestly. I was like ready to be home so I could go back to like eating healthy and stuff. Ever since I came back from vacation, I just feel like I'm in a weird funk, and I don't know if it's because I ate so unhealthy for the last couple of days or I don't know, but I just feel weird. And then the couple days before I was out of town, I was filming. I filmed for like 6 hours straight and I had 3 videos filmed for you guys. And then when I came back, they weren't on my memory card. I don't know what happened, but I'm very upset about it. So I picked out my 3 Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes, and I have the Zulu palette, I have the Masquerade mini palette, and then I have the Magic palette. So I'm going to be using all of these. Obviously, they're all very colorful, so I wanted to use those for today's look. And I'm first going to take the Zulu by Juvia's Place, and I'm going to use this yellow shade right here for my transition. Anyways, when I got back from my trip, I all of a sudden didn't have those 3 videos. So I came back all like excited to film and upload like 3 videos back to back to back and just be like, boom, I'm home. But like when I got home, there was nothing there. Next, I'm taking this shade and building that into my crease. There's just a ton of stuff going on, and to be completely honest, YouTube was my last priority during all of that, which it very well should be because I keep my clients first. If you guys have never been to my channel before, being a hairstylist, that is my job, that's my career, that's how I make my money, that's how I pay my bills. I don't consider YouTube my job at all. It's a hobby, and like if I get a little paycheck from it, cool, but like I don't count that to pay my bills. So yeah, when like things get hectic and crazy in my life, I just kind of I just kind of step away and kind of separate myself from YouTube and stuff, just because like this is something extra that I get to do, that I'm blessed enough that I don't have to work you know, 7 days a week, 6 days a week, 5 days a week. I get to work 3 days a week, and that's a salary job for me, and it's amazing. But like, I make time to do YouTube because I love it that much. But when things get crazy, I just want to let you guys know, I just kind of have to step away. Now from the Masquerade palette, I'm taking the color Zobo right here, and I'm gonna put that in my crease as well. So yeah, that's like a mini explanation of why I've been MIA, and I'm so sorry. I also feel like the beauty community here on YouTube kind of went like insane and exploded. There's just been like a lot of drama, a lot of things going on with like companies, influencers, different influencers, social media. I mean, it's just been like absolutely insane, and I obviously am not involved in that, so I just kind of like stayed away. And I don't know, I've just been kind of like staying in the background waiting for things to kind of calm down. And although I'm not involved, the only thing I will say is that Samantha Ravindal literally hit it on the nail with her video. I basically talked in the perspective of like influencers, consumers, and producers, and so it was just like really interesting to hear her opinion on things, and she basically just like topped it off for me. Like, it was just like the most perfect explanation of it. So if you guys want to know how I feel, go watch her video because it's truly amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the Zulu palette, and I'm taking that purple shade out here in the corner down here, and I'm working that into my crease. I'm just trying to build up this pigment as much as possible. I feel like that's one thing I do lack. I kind of think that like, okay, that's enough color, and then I move on to the next thing, but like Mmmmitchell really just packs it on. Jumping back to the Masquerade palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Dahlia, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. Juvia's Place honestly never lets me down. Like, there's never been an eyeshadow palette by them that I've been like, wow, this palette sucks. Like, they're consistent with their formula. The color pigmentation is absolutely insane. Quality, amazing. Price point, amazing. Now that I've packed that blue shade, I'm going to take this same shade right here that we used in the crease and kind of use that to smoke out that blue shade and like kind of diffuse the crease a little bit. This cranberry shade basically turns the edges of that blue shade a little bit more purple, so it just like diffuses the line a little bit, makes it all blend together really nicely. I'm just taking that first yellow shade and kind of going over the outer edges of this entire look, just because I feel like that orange shade keeps fading out. With the same flat brush we used for that blue shade, and then take this Zola shade right here, which is like the beautiful teal shade, and I'm going to pack that right on top of the deep blue shade that we put on. I'm actually going to go into the Magic palette, and I'm going to take this color right here. I think it's called Ife. It's this dark purple shade. I'm taking that same shade on a Morphe M433. And I'm going to place it in the crease as well. Now the next step, I'm taking this Stila eyeshadow. This is their Shimmer and Glow, and this is in the color Frida. It's just a gorgeous metallic teal shade, so I'm actually just gonna take that on the inner corner right here, just to really make this look pop. My camera overheated while I was doing that eye, so I'm just placing a little bit of that shadow right there on the inner corner, and then I'm just taking that flat brush and kind of blending it out. And this is a really easy way to kind of do a cut crease, but I just kind of grab it and shape it where I want it to go. Now it's time for lashes. I'm going to use these iikon lashes in the style Trust Issues. These are so beautiful. I've used them before, so they do look a little bit dirty, but they just look like that. They're very minky and wispy, and I really like them. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on off camera because it does take me a hot minute to do so, and then once they're on, I'll be back to continue with the face. My lashes are on, so now I'm going to prime my face. This is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. This is a really beautiful primer. I tried a sample of it one time, and I had to purchase it during this VIB sale. I don't know if it's a VIB sale. Whatever the Sephora appreciation sale was, I had to purchase this primer because I tried it and I fell in love with it, but it's very expensive. So I wanted to get it when it was at least somewhat on sale. For foundation today, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I have fallen back in love with this one pretty recently. As you guys can tell, my body is a lot tanner than my face, so that is why I have a tanner foundation, and the shade is actually natural beige. To conceal everything, I'm also using the Too Faced Born This Way line, and this is just the huge concealer that they came out with, and this is in the shade Almond. I have been obsessed with this concealer more than my Tarte Shape Tape, and also more than my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This has basically just replaced both of them. I have been absolutely obsessed. So like I mentioned, I just got back from Universal Studios, and if you guys have ever been to the one in Florida, what was your guys' favorite ride? I think my favorite one between Island of Adventure and Universal either has to be the Harry Potter one inside of Hogwarts on the Island of Adventure side, or the Mummy one on the Universal Studios side. That one, those two are like my absolute favorite ones. And then I also really like Gringotts Bank. Which one are your guys' favorites? Because I'm just like obsessed with Universal. I don't know if anybody else is that way, but I just have like so much fun. It's like kid fun, but it's super, super fun. Now to contour, I'm using the Benefit Hoola Quickie Contouring Stick. This is one of my favorite ways to cream contour. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and then blend it in. Now to bake my face and set my concealer, I'm gonna use this Cover FX setting powder. I just recently purchased this and I have been loving it so far. I heard a lot of people raving about it, so I decided to finally give it a try instead of my usual Laura Mercier one, and I think it's very comparable to that one. I don't really see that much of a difference, but so far, so good. While I wait for that setting powder to kind of sit, I'm going to use the Bahama Mama Bronzer by the Balm. I have been loving this so far as well. I tried it last week and I took it on vacation with me and I was a huge fan, so just using that. I'm sorry if I'm rushing through the face makeup. I just feel like I kind of do the same thing over and over again, and I'm really excited about the eye makeup, and I feel like everybody else is kind of here for the eyes and not the face. So that is why I'm kind of rushing it through. The next product I'm taking is my current favorite blush, and this is the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted Scented Blush. This is in the shade 191 Fantastical. It's just a gorgeous, warm coral pink color. And now to highlight my face, I'm using this Ofra Cosmetics Rodeo Drive Highlight. This is a pop-in highlight. I already have a backup for when I run out of this one. Now I feel like I can move back onto the under eyes. I'm going to line my waterline with this Marc Jacobs highliner. This is in the color Mist Me. It's just a really, really pretty lavender color. I think I want to deepen up the lower lashes a little bit more. I don't know if I should do pink or if I should do blue. What does James Charles look like? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna do purple. So I'm gonna take this shade right here. I'm going to smudge it on my lower lashes. I think that's the perfect amount. I didn't want to deepen it up too much. So now I'm gonna take this glitter from Stila again, and I'm actually going to use it on the inner corner right here. To complete the eyes, I'm coating my lower lashes. I'm just using the Mad Lash Black Mascara from the Balm and coating them. I love this mascara for my top lashes and my bottom lashes. I'm of course going to do a nude lip, and I'm going to use this nude lip liner. Literally, I've used it so many times I don't even know what it is. It says like Boutique, I think. I've never heard of that brand. I don't know why I have this, but I'm almost 100% positive I got this lip liner from Sally's for like $4 on a whim, and it's great. Now that those are lined, I'm using the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lip in the color I'm Nude. I'm gonna use the Bite Beauty French Press Lip Gloss in the color Flat White. I also got this during the Sephora VIB sale. So I let this hair down and I didn't realize that my hair was as crazy as my eyeshadow and my face in general, but I'm really liking it. I feel like it comes together really well. What do you guys think about the finished look? I know it's never going to be as perfect as James Charles or Mitchell, but I think it was like like pretty good for being like inspired by them. I think I did okay. While I was filming this tutorial, and now that I'm done and I realized how much I loved doing this and how much I'm inspired by other artists around me, what do you guys think if I made this into like a series, like an inspired series where I did like a James Charles inspired makeup look and did like a Nikki Tutorials inspired makeup look and tried to like recreate some of their makeup looks? What do you guys think? Is that like a cool thing? Is that like copycat-ish? Like, I don't know. I just feel like as an artist, I like to bounce off other artists like looks and colors and all of that stuff. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video and supporting my YouTube channel. I hope to see you guys in my next one, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.